Hey guys, how you doing? This is Sharon, and this is a communication tool from UCDI training, UCDI leadership training, part of our progressive leadership curriculum. This is one of the communication tools we teach on. It's an acronym for the word look, and it's just a really great tool to help you with your communication style. So I'm going to take the next few minutes to do a quick and concise video talking about the acronym of look. You see I have everything laid out on the board behind me. And so now I will quickly go over these things. Communication tool, look, L-O-O-K. The L stands for listen and level your gaze. And the T-zone, those are the key components of the letter L. Listen, level your gaze, and T-zone. What that means is you want to listen. You don't want to listen for your opportunity to speak or listen for a place that you can jot your point in real quick. You want to listen. Listen from the place of what you don't know, and then take that information, put it in with what you already know, and then you can assimilate and come up, not assimilate, and then you can go over the data and choose how you want to respond. So you want to listen. You want to do active listening here. You want to level your gaze. Look at the person you're talking to. Don't be so intense that you're soul gazing, but you want to level your gaze at that person. Give them your attention. And the T-zone. Sometimes, whether it's personality, culture, whatever, some people are intimidated with an extended eye contact. And so be aware of that, whether that you are that person or the person you're speaking with is that person. This T-zone means you can just, without flitting your gaze, just kind of make sure that you're touching points, looking at the T-zone area. Kind of go eyebrow to eyebrow, down to the tip of the nose, back up. That way you're not intently staring into someone's eyes, but really, really slowly, almost as if they don't know that you're doing it. But what it does is it breaks the intensity of your gaze and allows the person to realize you're engaged. However, you're not super all in their personal space with your gaze. Some people have very powerful gazes, and you want to be mindful of that. The second thing is the letter O. O stands for open, and you want to be open mentally, physically, and emotionally. Physically is a great part. Right here, I'm open. See how I'm opening myself? I'm staying open while I'm speaking. Mentally, I want to be open to. I don't want to be, if someone's speaking to me and they say something that maybe I don't like or previously I don't like, I don't want to be quick to pull down the shutters real quick and not hear, not listen to what it is they're saying. So I want to stay open mentally, physically, and emotionally. I don't want to let my feelings being hurt or me being defensive because I'm afraid of rejection, or I may feel like they're going to say, what are they going to go tell someone else? I don't want to let my emotions prevent me from being able to engage in this conversation. So I'm going to stay open, mentally, physically, and emotionally. That is the L. Listen, level your gaze, T-zone. O, open. Stay open mentally, physically, and emotionally. The second O is for optimistic. You want to be optimistic about this conversation. The fact that you're having this conversation is progress. It's not the end of the road. It's progress, whether it's toward closure or whether it's toward the next thing. So you want to be optimistic. Be optimistic that you can come up with a solution. There's a gentleman named Roger Malum down near Atlanta, Georgia, and he talks about the 101% principle. He said, even if you're having, you're going to have like a conflict management type of meeting with someone, he said, find something that you guys agree on 100%, whether that's both of you are glad. This person's glad they have a job, and you want them to keep the job. That's something y'all agree on. So even if that's the only thing you agree on, find the 1% you agree on and give it 100% of your energy. And if you can start at that point, you start on common ground. And so that's from Roger Malum. He does a really good teaching on the 101% principle. If you guys Google Roger Malum, he can take you more and teach you more about that. Also, the last one is, so stay optimistic, and find something that you agree on to start the meeting, to start the conversation. You don't want to start oppositional and confrontational. Start with something you agree on. The last one is K for kind. Be kind. Choose your words. Repeat the points back. If someone says something to you, repeat back what you heard them say. During that time, not only are you letting them know I've heard you, this is what I received from what you're saying, it's giving you an opportunity to select your words, to choose your words, to use words that are not oppositional, condescending, demeaning, to choose words that are more problem solving and more focused on the issue and not personal attack. And so you want to repeat the points back, choose your words, and you want to end with hope. If you are a new supervisor or a lead and you're having to speak to someone about a behavior that needs to change, you can end with hope. If you're writing them up because of attendance, you can say, hey, the good news is these attendance points fall off. They roll off after 6 months. And so even though you address the issue, you're leaving them with hope that this is not the end of the road. This is something that can be adjusted, fixed, tailored, changed, and it doesn't have to stop your growth or your progress, your forward movement. And so that is the communication tool from UCDI's Progressive Leadership Program, which is LOOK, LOOK. That's it. If you guys have any questions, please just drop us a line at ucdileadership.com, and I'll be glad to answer them. Thank you so much.